I know. Magic the Gathering is about having fun. But what I think is fun is spending hours stuck in the same match. A loop, if you will. A circle of confinement, if you will. This deck does just that. What are we trying to do? We are trying to grind our opponent into the ground with today's Esper control build. Yes, all this is designed to do is slow the opponent down, keep us in games with the Archangel of Wrath. It is a 3/4 with lifelink and flying, and you could tap a black, tap a red for kickers, and it deals 2 damage to any target for each one you do. That's not a fight mechanic, that's it. This creature deals damage to the opponent, which means you gain the lifelink from that as well. That keeps us in the game, that keeps us in against aggro. Reckoner Bankbusters helps us draw cards over and over again, then later on becomes a slugging machine that's a little bit hard to kill. You almost have to have disenchants and stuff like that, or hold up, go for throat to kill it, because it creates its own pilot. And you could crew for 3, and the pilot crews for 3, and it creates a mana. So not only does it replace itself in your hand the second turn, so turn 2, you play Reckoner Bankbuster, turn 3, you draw a card with it, you replaced it. The next couple of turns, you can start holding up stuff like Go for Throat and draw more cards. Void Rend kills everything, and it can't be countered. So destroy target non-land permanent, yes please. For 3, one of the best removal spells in Standard right now, just fantastic. And if we want to go deeper and deeper into games, Siphon Insight and Kaito Shizuki are going to do amazing, because Kaito's going to be drawing cards every single turn. We don't need to worry about that -7 ability, because alas, we only have 4 creatures in the deck, and none of them are either blue or black, so that's not going to happen. We're not getting that -7 at all. He's just here to draw cards and make ninjas, just to pester the opponents. And we have our special little avatar here just to show that we are very dedicated to just pestering, annoying, poking, prodding into the opponent quite a bit. Couple of marches here. Nice little exile card if we get into trouble. And that's the same with the Ijandro Seat of the Empire. That could help us if we are starting to get into trouble as well. If the opponent is doing graveyard shenanigans, which if you're playing a really grindy long match, graveyard mechanics are fantastic for those matches. Farewell makes it to where that's no longer as sexy as it once seemed, especially considering that we have a 3rd copy of Farewell in the sideboard. Yeah, this is a best of 3 kind of deck, because you never know what you're going to go up against in the arena. Yeah, so this is the sideboard. As you can see, Hullbreaker Horror, if our opponent doesn't give us a finisher with a Siphon Insight, like Archangel of Wrath is a good finisher, and so is Wandering Emperor, but if we're getting those removed every time, maybe the opponent has something that we could grab with a Siphon Insight in order to close out the game. But most of the time, we're just sitting back, we're relaxed, we're going into these matches, just trying to make sure the opponent cannot have fun. I played the matches. I played them. And I'm actually thinking about making it just a 1 match, because the match lasted an hour. A lot of the matches I play with this deck take a rounded hour. So if you're looking to get your daily wins done quickly, I don't recommend this deck. But if you just enjoy watching agony, grueling, long matches, and a lot of scoops because the opponent just gets bored, this deck might be for you. Hard to kill, hard to beat, hard to move around. Always going to have cards in your hand. Always going to have, hopefully going to always have Planeswalkers that could keep the field state growing and growing and growing. And Reckoner Bankbusters that continually draw cards. Then this deck might be for you. Yes, my computer just told me that it's going to power off in 5 minutes. You know, it always does that. Well, it's the monitor, it's not the actual computer. But literally, I played 2 rounds, and it's like, okay, we're going to shut down now. I wore my own computer out playing this deck. Thank you for joining today. This was the Esper control build that I talked about in my last video when I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent about people crafting cards over here, over there. YouTubers are they're gonna play things that are a little bit off color, like Invoke Justice decks that you're just trying to dump these dudes into the graveyard. This was one of my favorite decks. I really enjoyed this. But you're trying to dump stuff into the graveyard, but if it doesn't work, it just blows up in your face. It's not consistent. It's not nearly as consistent as something like an Esper control build. I wanted to play something consistent, which is going to show you what exactly I would do with my wild cards. Whenever I'm crafting for a set, a lot of times I'm looking for the better control pieces. I'm just looking for the best of the best cards, the Farewells, the Archangels of Wrath, your Wandering Emperors, your Kaito Shizukis, mostly because I love playing stuff like Kaito Shizuki. It's fantastic. This is craftable in many ways if you want to play control. This is the deck I promised I would play in that video, so I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to throw it out there and see what you guys think. As said, we're probably just doing the one match in there, but my god, is it full of ebbs and flows, and it does exactly what control mages want to do, which is just slow your opponent down and make them fight for every inch they make on you. Again, thank you for joining. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Let's get into some matches. Or let's get into a match. See you in the arena. Play first. Okay. Void Rends. Archangel of Wrath for later on in the game. Disenchant could be good. We don't know that yet. And we got our 3 main colors of mana. I think we can roll with this. It certainly isn't a hand that we get beat with a hand like this. I'll take the L. Tapped land, we play Adakar Waste. Hold up, Disenchant. Possibly for Bank Buster or something like that. Never happened. So what are we dealing with? White, blue, and black. So Kaito could get countered here. If he is playing counters, we want a little bit more information before we start playing things out. Phyrexian Horror. Okay. What does that mean for what he's playing? Probably standard black stuff, so maybe Kaito does get on the field, and we have a second Kaito. We also have enough to kind of get around some stuff, but he is tapped out.
Get in, get out. Easy mission.
Still not 100% sure what we're dealing with.
Who can help?
So Kaito seems fine to start drawing some cards, especially since we have a backup Kaito in hand. Shelly. That's gotta go. Swings. Well, we're gonna let that go. Okay. So, Void Rend here. Draw. Mana. And it looks like we won't be able to really protect this first Kaito, but we do have that backup Kaito. Oh, and as I... Nope. It got me on the tapping. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Auto Tapper. That means we lose the first Kaito. But again, we have a backup Kaito. Actually, it's good, because now we get to kill this other Shieldred.
I'm hungry.
Typical black players draw all of the Shieldreds. Yep. And kill it. Go for the face. And Kaito again. I think Disenchants come out of this in round 2.
Powerful won't help. Out now, this is a juicy.
There we go. We got another land. Now we got Archangel of Wrath set up. Got plenty of life, and that makes our Archangel of Wrath even that much better. Mana, what else you got? The Celestus. Good card. Very good card. Almost made this deck. But we can disenchant that. I think first we get the Archangel of Wrath down. He considers. Surveil 1, draw a card to the graveyard, to the hand. And let's wipe out his field a little bit. All that damage that he thought he did, he didn't do. Draws into a Tekanuma. Probably want to play this as land. Okay. He goes for the throat. He kills off our Archangel. And he plays a Quasar. Quasar's actually good. I like Quasar as a card. And we will very casually eliminate his board. Down to 3 cards, but let's keep drawing.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Mana and pass. Playing control decks is a little bit harder to actually record and play because it's a lot of shenanigans that you have to get up to. And there is a Kaito. We're not looking forward to that Kaito.
Is safe from me. Our eyes are everywhere.
What else you got? Come on, throw me an enchantment to eat up. A pause for thought, and we go to the end turn shenanigans. Can kill that. That stops him from being able to discard a card. He surveils to draw a card, curate. Haven't seen a lot of curate, mostly because we have that other one. What is it? Look at the top 4, put 1 into your hand, the rest on the bottom. Or is it the graveyard? It's something like that. We'll look at it in a second. Continue to draw cards. An island,
something you don't know.
Not what we wanted, but I mean, getting mana every turn, I don't mind it. Got another cut down in case he tries something. Cut down hits quite a bit, actually. Moving on to night. Mana for turn for the opponent. Looking at Kaito now. Not my favorite. Draw a card, discard a card. Let's see what he gets.
I'll be taking that now.
Let's see what he discards. He discards mana. Okay, we'll go to my turn. Ooh, a Memory Deluge. That's very good. Okay, on the opponent, he's thinking. That's kind of hard for a blue mage to do. Thinking is difficult. Swings, takes the damage, and then we draw. Void Rend is absolutely beautiful. Cannot be countered, sir. What do you have in your hand? You must reveal it now. No.
My head wasn't in it.
Yeah. My Kaito Shizuki's doing just fine. Obscura Interceptor. When he enters, connive. When you connive this way, return up to 1 target spell to its owner's hand. It's very good. What do you discard? This card actually almost made this deck as well. Get rid of it. Keep the opponent off the field. We already have the field. We want to control it. A wedding announcement. Okay. Really wanted a Memory Deluge here. Probably still will Memory Deluge. Uh-huh. You had a Kaito. You probably don't need to read these. You know what they do. You have the Kaito right here. He is looking for every way to get out of this. Memory Deluge. We're going to grab a Memory Deluge and a Bank Buster. That's actually not bad at all. We could march for 0, but I don't see the point. Another Void Rend. But this is cheaper. And it does the same thing. Disenchant. Go ahead and give him a nice little swing here. He keeps looking at that Kaito.
Thanks.
What is his -7 now? When a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue and black creature card. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. Yeah, we ain't going to be able to do none of that stuff. I don't think we have many creatures in here at all. It's literally just spells. He marches the Bank Buster. Oh, now you're saying your go. Really? It hasn't been me waiting on you. No, that wouldn't happen. Very strange line by the opponent. Very strange that he would throw a your go on there. Unless I'm like lagging in and out. Or he's just salty. That's fine. Opponent says oops. But I got to draw like 10 cards off of that guy.
Next time.
And I still get another one. So I'm not sure why he's giving me the old oops. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Maybe the opponent like doesn't understand how powerful drawing cards is. It's like the best thing you could do in Magic. And let's just add this. This might be a moved on insult. He only has 1 card left, so being able to continue to draw our library is really good.
With the right tools, I can do anything. Now
Archangel
this
of Wrath,
is a
that's what we
juicy
wanted.
secret.
Thirst. Not dangerous at all for us. Yeah, kind of. It gives the opponent 2 cards if he has a mana that he could discard. Taking his time, so he probably does not have that land. It just gets him 1 card, but he gets to look at 3. Gixian Puppeteer. Okay. Kill it. What do you get back? I don't remember seeing any creatures from him. They're just removed so quickly. We should probably remove the graveyard from the opponent. So we're looking for the, oh my god. Words are hard. Void or Morbid Opportunist, but I think we take care of him with an Archangel of Wrath to start to close this game out. And we're drawing. Definitely drawing cards.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
And we've literally just poked this opponent to death. I don't know if I want to Siphon Insight on the opponent. I don't think it's going to help. Ledger Shredder. Okay. Whenever you play your second spell, you did get to play your second spell. Look at that. Good job, opponent. Yep, you're just top decking, my man. You're just top decking. Pass. You don't have any cards left, man. I don't know what these sticks are. Oh, it was his attack phase. Yeah, attacking would not be a good thing for you. Mana for turn. That's fine. I'm swinging with everything. Let's see if he blocks with the Ledger Shredder. He doesn't. Which means he hasn't really learned his lesson about this deck yet.
Now, what do we have here?
Oh boy, what do we do? Make him cast his Ledger Shredder again? We could. We could do this. It costs 4. And we still have enough to Memory Deluge. The big one from the graveyard. There's his Ledger Shredder. Okay. Graveyard Trespasser. Pretty nice. I don't think it'll save him. Though I did spend a little bit of time toying with the opponent here. I guess I shouldn't have done that. But we're still way ahead. And we, of course, can draw infinite amount of cards. There we go. Farewell, and probably another Memory Deluge. Don't want to waste a marsh on that.
Would have had me.
Go to my turn.
So fast.
Oh, wow. We are looking good, guys. We are looking good. We drew the one card that's really going to push the opponent over. Okay, nice little block. We will draw a card, and then we're going to do...
Now this is a
this.
secret.
Opponent says nice now. Wait till he sees this bad boy. Shall we start the game over? Where you only get one card and 5 health. He actually hits the Rafine with that. Good on you, opponent. Good on you. Okay. Before we go to my turn, let's Memory Deluge. Bank Buster looks really good, and Siphon Insight seems actually not great. But we got it, so we might as well cast it anyway. Sure. Goes to my turn. We're gonna Reckon our Bank Buster, and it's been saying that lately, but it is a good reminder to actually tap your mana correctly. Like you've seen it before. You get kind of messed up when it comes to, you know, it messes you up.
It's like your
It hurts you.
Aren't even there.
The shuffler will hurt you. The auto tapper will hurt you. We are in full control. So how's your days been? How you guys doing today? What kind of decks do you guys want to see? What kind of decks do you guys play? Let that connive happen. Because we got plenty of time to just sit back and relax and enjoy a nice little control mage deck. We have 18 minutes left. Might as well do this number. Wandering Emperor gets through.
Anyone who harms my people must contend
And
with
exile
me.
it. Easy ward. Rafine, great if you get it early. Later on in the game, not so good. Takes a damage, draws a card.
My judgment is final.
Evolved Sleeper. Let's dig. March, the Archangel. Let's finish him off with the Archangel, right? Yeah, we're going to finish him with the Archangel. Alright, this is it, guys. This is it. Archangel of Wrath. This, and poke him in the face twice. Bada boom, bada bang. I don't think we saw any enchantments at all. Let's take a look. We saw a couple. Maybe we're keeping these 2 disenchants in here. Farewell, again, it seems very strong, so we'll go up to 3. Disdainful Stroke instead of, well, Siphon Insights. I don't see anything in the deck that is really that important to grab from the opponent, though I could be wrong. That could spell my death. But Disdainful Stroke is going to kill those Shellies that he had. An opponent looks like he's trying to stall me out of this game. I'm going to keep this. And we'll move on. Now, you got to watch out playing best of 3. Like, the reason I keep this hand is because I still am not sure about the competency of our opponent and having land drops for 5 turns in a row. With the Reckoner Bankbuster, drawing some extra cards might actually be really good and might be really hard for the opponent to overcome if he cannot remove the Reckoner Bankbuster. For that reason, we're playing it like this. We're going to have extra draws, 3 turns in a row, try to get something that's good, and then move on. But I think the opponent is just playing stall tactics. Okay, maybe not. He has a Spirited Dog down now, and we could actually go like this and Bankbuster. Maybe this time we actually get a good chance to see what the opponent is actually trying to do. Okay, Raffine. We're gonna miss a land or a drawn card because we are gonna remove that Raffine. Discards mana. So maybe the competency level of the opponent's actually pretty good. Like that's what you're supposed to do. If you've got land drops, drop a Raffine. Don't worry about making the creature bigger. Just worry about getting the right cards in your hand for the situation that you are presented with. Shieldred. That's absolutely disgusting. Let's draw. We get an Emperor. Aggressive opponent here, so let's end turn. And we might be wondering Emperor. Celestus. Okay, that's good. Now, does he swing with the Shieldred? That's all we're interested in. Mana, and he's already down to 3 cards. So many 3 drops. Oh, smart, smart, smart. Fairy Vandal. Okay. Drawing again. Let's build up the board. Opponent thinks that's nice. Discards Ijanjo. Gains 2 life. Okay. Yeah, that card's name. Trixadecaphile is how I think that's pronounced, but I cannot say that quickly. Draws another card, gaining life with the Shieldred. I think that's all he's doing with the Shieldred, though. He swings. Perfect.
Now you've done it.
So he accidentally didn't swing. I thought it was big metagame stuff that he was thinking about. Opponent thinks that is nice.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Go ahead and end the turn, and now we can start drawing cards. We wanted to earlier. Hey, he gives me a investigation.
I still have much to learn.
I don't mind whenever people hit me with Fateful Absence, especially in decks where I want to get to answers. It's good against aggro, it's good against fast players, but against very slow players, like our deck is asking us to be very slow, it's probably not the best move. Two, and we still hold the 4 up. Actually, do I mind taking 1? I don't think so. So what we'll do is we'll end turn, we'll take... No, we don't want him drawing those cards for 4, though. Deluge! Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile them from your graveyard. When he dies, put them into your hand. Very good card. Almost made this deck. He discards the Infernal Grasp. Graveyard Trespasser! Okay, building it up, building it up, building it up. Cannot draw with the Trixadecaphile. Okay. Should we kill it? Well, if this is all he's got, I'm happy. So I think we do exile this.
Just underwhelming. You are not much of a roadblock.
Goes to Day. Let's draw Void Rend. Interesting. We can draw one more. Cut Down. Cut Down does not get the Toulouse anymore. I don't mind if he has that in his hand. So I think we just kill this to try to keep some damage off the field while we are trying to build. And I think we're actually plussing on the Emperor because maybe we distract him.
I have got new moves.
He's got 29 health, so we do have kind of an uphill battle. Yep, it did distract him. We were never getting that back anyway, buddy. We weren't going for it. Cycles over Fiend's Tower. Guess he don't want the land, or he has too much land in hand. Thirst. Had the land to discard, but that's all the mana he has. Archangel of Wrath. That's pretty good against a Graveyard Trespasser. We're going to try it. We're going to get the Archangel down. We're definitely not targeting this. No way. Have to discard 2 cards. Peru. Swing. There is pause for thought here. He only has a 1 mana from the Celestus. So maybe he's got the creature that flashes in 1/2. You know, if you draw a card, get a +1/+1. No, but it costs 2. I'm not sure what that pause is. Maybe like a Consider or something. Definitely going to Infernal Grasp here, I would imagine. Unless he wants that to continue going. Target it. Now he can't discard the land. He does the Infernal Grasp. He lets it die. Oh, I guess that happens before the Conniving, because it happens on top of the stack. Discards the land now. Okay. See, now this is a control matchup. Now I'm having fun. Draw. Emperor. Yes, please. And let's gain some more life.
You've done it. That's coming off.
Discarding the Bank Buster. We've already got 2 Bank Busters.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Pretend to have a counter and pass turn back to the opponent. How much time do you have bet left? 14 minutes? I have 12. Control matchups, man. I am telling you, they take a while. Okay. What are you grabbing? Oh, wait. It grabs everything of 2 or less. Should have drew the card a little bit earlier. This is okay. Did he get anything? He did. Rafine comes back. Kaito!
The system can't fix everything, but we... I've got all kinds of connections.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
We're looking all right. Rafine enters the field. Combat research on the Rafine. Oh, that is so good. Okay. Oh boy. Gonna have to do kind of one of these numbers. Opponent is very talkative. I'll be your friend, opponent. Hello. Make our little guy. We're going to draw a card. We're going to discard a card. And Disdainful Stroke could be a very good draw for us right there. Let's get it ready. Braids. Very good card for this situation. That's the struggle with Braids. It's like, what do you sacrifice in a deep control match? He does a march. You don't have to do it, man. Like, you don't have to give me both Bank Busters back. You don't have to. I will understand. You should not do that. But you could do a land. And we've been playing land this entire time. Totally 100% fine. Like, I think people get too caught up in, like, oh, I have to do this proc. What do we do? Let's look. We're probably wanting... Oh, yeah, baby. We want that disenchant. We want the Rafine's Tower. We play the Rafine's Tower. We plus here, though we are going to lose one of the 2 here.
We've got the edge.
We disenchant that. Let's start to build a board state up. Yeah, we're going to draw and discard.
Now
Perfect. Perfect.
Is a juicy secret.
I'll keep discarding land. I'll keep sacking lands. You don't have to do it. I promise you it'll be fine.
I'm never done for good.
He sacks it. Should I sack one of them? Nah. I mean, if you want to keep letting your field get destroyed, I will let you. Let's plus. Shattered
There's
Sanctum.
no secret I can't uncover.
Let's look for a removal spell. Farewell. And a, let's get a land here. Yep, we'll draw a card on the opponent's turn, and we're exiling everything next turn. So the Celest, we're not getting rid of our Bank Busters. That's what's going to get us back into this game. Swings with the Braids. Takes the damage. Down to 13. Shakedown heavy. That is fantastic for us. Okay, we'll let it resolve. Goes to my turn. We're going to draw. Dakanuma. Anything down here we want? Yes. But is it worth waiting? We have this. We also have this play. We have a couple of plays that we could do. But I think it's still best if we just wipe everything out. Exile all creatures, enchantments, and exile all graveyards. Done. Then we minus on the Kaito. And then we end turn.
Bet you can't catch us.
It is time to take over this match. Opponent down to 10 minutes. We are at 8 minutes. If we go to round 3, God forbid. Let's win it here. He farewells. Okay. There we go. Draws a card. There we go. Draws another card. These Takanumas no longer look good. But if he already played his farewell, maybe we're actually trying to damage face. And then drawing a card.
Now, what do we have here?
Okay, so now we are way ahead on board. And we can start drawing, really drawing with the Kaito. Goes to my turn. Oh man, are you out of tools? Opponent says good game. I will say good game. Janjo. Okay, we don't get the lifelink here. We do sneak another card out of the opponent's hand. We draw a Reckoner Pinkbuster, which is fantastic. And we go to end a turn. We still have 20 cards left. Overseer tries to come out. We will let it out. Goes to my turn, and let's do 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Draws a card. Mana. Go to my turn. Memory Deluge could find our finishing blow to the opponent. Let's go ahead and grab a 1/1. We're going to grab a card. Disenchant has shown itself to be very effective in this matchup after all. Cut down. Which means you're probably running out of answers. Wedding announcement. Memory Deluge. Archangel and Memory Deluge. Looks good. That's going to hit the field, and then we disenchant it immediately. And we are really pulling ahead now. All this mana is fantastic. Wandering Emperor, and let's grab another Void Rend. Bigger, bigger, to the face. That's an 8-point swing for life totals. Mana. Drawing with this, and I think we drop the mana here.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Hold up Disdainful Stroke, hold up Wandering Emperor, and then we're moving into the end game. Path of Peril is not 4. But he did do the cleave. Okay. We still got ways to swing now, though. Because now we have the Reckoner Bankbuster. Pop. Yep. Now it's time for Bankbuster to take the game. And draw a card. Another island.
What do we have here?
Okay, I am really losing track of what cards we have here. Discarding the regular mana. We can still cycle this for Fiend's Tower. Come on, cast something big. That's not big enough. Alright. We'll let it hit the field. We will Void Rend it. Always have an answer, buddy. Did you not know that? Before my turn starts, we will Memory Deluge. We will grab a Aurora and a Go for the Throat. I'm going to also cycle this away. Man, we know how to draw mana. We are down to 4 cards, so we are not drawing any more cards. And we got to end it basically in the next turn or two. Yep, this, and right to the face. Down to 1. Now, he can ruin my day. If he has a board wipe here, we're going to have to find something to do in the next 4 turns to make this a win. And actually, Wandering Emperor can do that. Alright, Shelly. I almost decked myself. Wow. Kill it. Is that Scoop? Is that Scoop? Thinking, he says. Thinking. I'm going to throw a good game at him. Letting him know that it's okay if he scoops. And he gives me the rope. He ropes me for about 2 minutes, but there is no way we are leaving this match undone. We are right at that point where we win. We're going to push it over all the way right now. Only 2 mana up. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is the game. This is the match. Opponent still attempting to rope us out of this game, but it has been a long one. This is almost a full hour
Keep watch for
match.
intruders.
Full hour. You know, we will not go down that easily. We could farewell ourselves right here and let the opponent win. Not even going to crew the Bank Buster. Not even going to crew it. Just swing. Just swing. And this is it, guys. It has been a long one. It was brutal on both ends. Both of us gaining, both of us losing. But if you build a control deck correctly, you will continually try to pull ahead of your opponent. Again, don't let these tactics win. A fateful absence. We will return it to our hand rather than let it die. And then swing in for the 3. Good game, opponent. You were a worthy adversary, but like the others before you, you fell to Esper's true power. Because of the length of that game, that's a wrap for us. But as you can see, this gets around a lot of things. We always seemed to have the correct answer at the right time, thanks to Reckoner Bankbuster, thanks to Kaito Shizuki. Got to really show off Kaito Shizuki in that last round, or the round before the last round of the hour-long game. Really got to show off the Memory Deluge and the power of that, and the Archangel of Wrath. Really helps you stay in these games, really hurts aggro quite a bit. Does a lot of things for us, and Farewell seemed to get a lot of things done as well. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the rounds today. It was quite the control magic mages paradise in the arena once we got there. But yeah, I'm out of words. Like, that's all I got to say about this. It's just good control. It'll hold you in games, even if it doesn't win all of the games. Even if it doesn't win 70% of the time, this is going to hold you in games, and you're never going to be caught on the back foot if you could draw your cards. we died a few times to not drawing any mana for like 6 or 7 turns. We were stuck on 3. It was fantastic. 25 lands in the deck. Oh, I shouldn't complain, but I do. 25 lands in the deck. We should be able to draw lands. It's like a 48% chance of drawing lands, and no lands for forever. I'm still going to complain about it. But again, Void Rend gets around everything. Wandering Emperor makes your opponent stall and maybe not do the things that they want to do. Archangel of Wrath deals damage, gives you lifelink. Oh, it's so good. So control is not out of the meta. A lot of people are not playing control, but I think that is a mistake. Thank you for joining today. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you did not like the content, thank you for joining anyway, and your attendance was much appreciated. But that's all I have for today. I'm out of words. Bye.